Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is how to get rid of self-doubt. I think in a world which is constantly focused on finding faults with everyone else, it's but natural to get self-doubt sometime or the other. And what we need to be aware of it is self-doubt can lead for us to not have confidence in ourselves. It leads to not having belief that we have the ability to reach our goals. It can lead us to our own unhappiness, and it's just not good for our physical and mental wellness. So self-doubt can really play an important role in not letting you live your best life. But the good news is also that there are ways to overcome self-doubt. So today we will talk about some ways that we can overcome our self-doubt. So first and the foremost is for you to identify. See, when Maya Angelou says it beautifully, when you know better, you do better. So identifying where your self-doubt is coming from is something which can help you overcome your self-doubt. When you identify the problem, it's like going to the doctor. Once he identifies what are your symptoms and what is wrong, and then he can give the proper diagnosis. It's similar to that only. So some of the pointers in that direction is, if you have been confident most of your life and suddenly self-doubt starts to creep in, there has to be an event or an episode preceding that. So it could possibly be that you have lost a loved one. It could be possibly a relationship that broke. It can also be in terms of your career, you did not get the promotion that you wanted, or you were looking for a particular job, you did not get that. That can also be the reason. It can come from a very bitter experience which emotionally traumatized you. So there can be many reasons for self-doubt. Now, when you have those experiences, what happens is that instead of taking them as learning lessons, we start to do a negative self-talk. We start to say, oh, nothing is going to work out. I'm not going to be able to do this. I cannot overcome it. Things never fall in place for me. Because a lot of us naturally will have just a fear response to it. And all that we believe to be true to ourselves just comes spiral downwards, because we start to lose faith in our confidence, because what we believed in just broke. It shattered us, it destroyed us, it just shook us to the core of our beings. So when you can identify, okay, this particular episode has led to self-doubt, then you deal with that particular episode. You do not let that particular episode overpower everything good that is happening around you. So identifying where the self-doubt is coming is the first step you can do to really overcome your self-doubt. The next best thing that you can do when you have that self-doubt is you will observe and notice you've started to get a lot of negative thoughts. You are constantly battling thoughts about your abilities, thoughts about your strengths, thoughts about how good you are at certain things, because you are constantly being bombarded by, this is not good about you, you can't handle this you cannot manage, this sucks. It's just a bombardment of negativity around you. So reframing your negative thoughts, containing that bombardment of negative thoughts is what is going to help you reframe and probably manage the overflow of the negative thoughts. So if you start to tell yourself, okay, this happened and that's why I have a self-doubt, I can do this, I'm already better at managing it, I've already dealt with a situation like this. Reminding yourself of the good past experiences, reminding of yourself of the challenges that you overcome in the past, reminding yourself, being centered within yourself and reminding yourself of all that you have dealt with in your life is a very good way of reframing your negative thoughts. When you reframe your negative thoughts, that's when the positive thoughts start to overtake. That's when you start to get a semblance of the reality, and you are like, okay, you don't get caught up in the drama of your negative thoughts. So that is another thing that you can do when you face self-doubt. The third thing which is very important is, why do we not be compassionate to ourselves? Have you ever thought of it? When we are really battling self-doubt, why don't we start some rituals, some practices that help us to be kind to ourselves? It could be as simple as, for me right now, is drinking this water. I'm feeling a little thirsty, I drink that water. I have been compassionate to myself. I've listened to the need of my throat. It wanted some water. It could be as simple as burning some favorite incense oil, or listening to your favorite music, creating a playlist that makes you get into a nice mood. It could be taking a walk. You know, for many years, I used to always think exercise is a chore. It is something I don't like and I want to do it. Why should I do it? Only very recently, it dawned upon me, exercise is self-care. I am taking care of my body by walking every day for 20 minutes. It's self-care for me. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with anything else. It's me taking care of myself. It's me being compassionate towards myself. And it's about me focusing on what is right for me. So you must practice self-care. You know, you must be compassionate towards yourself, have kindness towards yourself. So that is some way that you can take care of self-doubt. Another very positive, important thing when you come think about self-doubt is, who are the people you surround yourself with? Are these people who are your cheerleaders? Are they ones who are always there when you're going through a bad time? They are there to protect you, they are there to nurture you, they are there to, they are there in all their positivity. They are positive influences in your life. Now, positive influences doesn't necessarily have to be people. It could be a beautiful talk show. It could be a great book. So, surrounding yourself with positive influences is a great way of getting rid of self-doubt, because what you focus on becomes your reality. What you think just comes back. You know, it's a reflection. The world is but a reflection of what we are or who we are. It's just mirroring that reality. So when you have positive influences in your life, it could be a great friend, it could be a great relationship, it could be a great book. Seek out those individuals, those people who encourage you to become the best version of yourself. Do not surround yourself with gossip mongers. Do not surround yourself with people who are negative. Don't surround yourself with people who don't see anything beautiful in this world. Surround yourself with people who bring joy and happiness into your life. They have that, that gist for life. They want to live it king size. Because when you are in a space of self-doubt, if you surround yourself with people who are negative by nature, they will just pull you down. And in pulling you down, your self-doubt will only magnify. So don't do that. Now, the other thing, the most important thing, I think, which is very important, we can think anything. We can imagine scenarios. We can wallow in self-pity. But when we take action, when we take concrete action in our lives, that is when things start to manifest themselves in a very different way. So whatever is your self-doubt, what can you do today? What action can I do? What are those 5 things, 2 things, 3 things, 1 thing that I can do that will help me feel better? Is it taking a run? Is it taking a walk? Is it reading the right book? Is it writing that important email that I need to write? Is it to have that hard conversation? When you take action, you can start very small by taking small action steps. But in taking that action, you are breaking the wall of self-doubt, because you are doing something that will take you away from your self-doubt, that will help you move forward in the right direction. But if you do not take action, then that mountain of self-doubt is only going to come bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So what action are you going to take today? What is that one particular thing you're going to do which will take you away from your self-doubt? So these are some of the things. So there you have it in all its glory. the ways that you can, let go of your self-doubt. They are just few tips that I have shared with you. There are other multiple things also that you can do. So remember, something very important is, it is a process. Getting rid of self-doubt is not going to be a magic wand, and it vanishes. No, it doesn't happen like that. It's a process. It requires effort. It requires effort on multiple fronts. But one thing I guarantee, if you make the effort, if you make the right choices, self-doubt will go away. So that's it from my end, my dear friends. If you have any questions regarding self-doubt and what more tips you may require, let me know in the comment section, and I will surely look at it and try to be of help. And meanwhile, if you like what I share with you, I at Aham and my team, we share content. We hope that it empowers you at multiple levels. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it, like it. I think it is important that we all make that little effort in whatever way we can to make this world a little better place. Bye for now.